Hello YouTube, I am Joe, and today you are going to learn some really cool tips on how to get super tight, fantastically accurate measurements the first time. We're talking those measurements where you have to curl your tape measure and kind of guess what's really left over. No, I'm not into guessing. I want to cut it right the first time, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. But first, let's talk about small measurements. Let's talk about you're inside a confined space. And you can't really get your tape measure inside of there. Well, sometimes you cut a block, put something in there, keep trying it. Does it fit perfectly? Kind of guess. Here's a way to do it. Let's say the area is really small. This is a typical 6-inch ruler. Take a piece of heat shrink, put two rulers together, and heat shrink it around so it's very tight, very tight. Now you can slip these two apart and literally test your fit. Ooh, in back it's a lot tighter, in front it's a lot wider. Well, don't you wish you knew that ahead of time before you started cutting? This will save you so much time and money over the years, it's truly sickening. I wish I would have come up with this sooner. This is about 10 years old. I could have used it 30 years ago or more. Now you can do the same thing with these big ones. The only thing I didn't do here is use enough heat shrink tubing. If you're going to use the big scales, they're heavy duty. They weigh so much. Once you get them open, it's easy for this to not hold as good. So use a big piece on here. If you're going to do this, use like a 3-inch piece. I didn't have enough to do it, or I would have. The next tip is this. Say you're measuring from a floor to a ceiling. All right? Everybody's going to do the exact same thing. They're going to get out their tape measure. They're going to put the tape on the floor. And then they're going to roll that edge up towards the ceiling. And they're going to guess where they are once again. Now, some people will be smart enough to even do, put your tape measure against the ceiling and put a 12-inch tick mark, or whatever. Maybe it's 24. Then, do your measurement against that. But to be ultra accurate, to push it one step further, putting a scale against the ceiling, or against your edge you can't measure to, maybe this is a wall that goes straight up in the air. Do the same thing here, but now put your tape right up against the edge of it, and there's no question what perfection would be. That number plus 12 inches. So it's kind of cool. You can really get some serious use out of this and tighten up all your numbers right away. There's no sense in cutting it twice when you can measure once and have perfection. So I thought I would share this. It's something that'll probably save a lot of wood, a lot of time, and a lot of money. You guys let me know what you think. Take care.